Hey guys, SirVern back here, and today I'm reviewing Air Twister for the PS5. This is a on-rails shooter. It's from a legendary producer. I can't remember his name, but I guess he came back and made a new game. I should have done some more research about it, but he's a well-known guy in the video game industry, I believe, and he's made games similar to this, and this is like his coming back game. Um, I bought this game on a whim for Black Friday. It's $30 from I think PlayAsia or some other website like that physically, and I got it for 20 bucks I think. But anyway, I'm going to go over the same five categories I always do: graphics, performance, gameplay/story, replayability, fun factor. Give each category a score from 1 to 10, average it up, and then talk about the game a little bit. So this game is super interesting. I love games like this. It's just super refreshing to play something completely unique. Uh, it's an on-rail shooter, so you've probably played games like this before, but this one is quirky, weird, and we'll get right into it. So the graphics are interesting, but not good. Um, so it's just a weird game, like you're flying on different animals, different creatures. Um, like what is that, a goose? Um, but there's more simple graphics. This could probably run on a PS4 just fine. In fact, it may be for PS4 as well. I'm not really sure, but you can see the graphics are kind of simple, but nothing. They're not terrible or anything. But I just give it a 6.5. Just it's nothing that's pushing the PS5, but they're interesting graphics. But that's really all I have to say about the graphics. Performance, so I don't know if I said it, but graphics I said 6.5. Performance, I'm going to give a 10. This game had not one problem, not one crash, uh, nothing broken about it. Perfectly playable. So I wish every game was just like this one. So performance gets a 10 for me. Gameplay/story is what I'll have the most to say about this category. So there's 12 stages, I think, to the main game. Um, After each stage, you'll fight a boss. You see the stars at the top. You collect these stars, and with those stars, you unlock like power-ups. Like you see how those little orange circles appear over different parts of this boss. Um, you can shoot more. You'll get little power-ups, different things like low health. You may get like a shield or slow down time, stuff like that. But you'll make your guy or your girl a little more powerful, which is neat. So it's like a huge skill tree. I mean, I still haven't unlocked everything in it, but I just beat the game, and you get like 500 star bonus for beating the game, the last stage. So I'm sure I could get close now, but I'd probably have to play it a few more times, and we'll get into the replayability. But it is insane on this game. Uh, but it's a lot of fun. So you can see I beat the game. It's definitely an arcadey style game, and it has a. We'll talk about this more in the replayability, but it has a bunch of different. It has like the main story, stage 1 through 12 with the boss at each stage, and then like your final boss. It has trial tickets, challenges, the adventure map, equipment. So it has a bunch of different like little mini games. For instance, one of them has like a bunch of like spinning dice numbered 1 to whatever, like 1 to 10, and you have to choose it. 1, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. It sounds dumb, but there's a bunch of little like mini games. There's like a boss challenge mode. There's arcade mode. Then of course like that's what I just played was the story mode and beat that. But I've gone through a few different games and played those and enjoyed those as well. So you play the main game and you get two continues. So it's super like, and here's the dice I was talking about. Look, and this one goes up to like 36 or whatever. So it gets challenging for sure. But there's so much to this game. There's weekly challenges, daily tasks, all these different things to unlock more stars or costumes. So the gameplay is super fun. There is a little story, and I won't ruin any of it. But more heavy on the gameplay. So the gameplay, this gets a 10 to me. The story's a little, it's there, not much to it. So overall, that category I'm going to give a 9 to gameplay slash story. But awesome gameplay, it's so much fun. Um, and I'll go ahead and mention this here. The music in this game is amazing. One of my favorite soundtracks ever. I'll be singing it around the house. I want to see if they have this soundtrack like on a CD or something physically. I absolutely love the music score in this game. It is addicting, kind of weird, almost like Queenish with mixed with like just it's one of a kind. You just got to listen to it. It's amazing. Um, but we'll talk about replayability now. Replayability, I'm going to give an 8, which is very high. This game has so many different. Um, it only has 12 stages. That's why it's not going to get like some perfect 10 or anything. But it's got a bunch, like I said, mini games, tons of costumes and stuff to unlock. I mean, a ton. Weekly, daily tasks to do so you can log in. I mean, it's nearly endless. Uh, but eventually you're gonna have seen everything and kind of master the game. But an 8 is super high for this game. I couldn't get any higher than that because I think that after a while it's gonna lose its luster. But anyway, it's amazing. An 8 for replayability. Fun factor: I also gave an 8. I think it's a fair score. I had a good time with it. I probably got to level 11 like 4 or 5 times. I probably put 5, 6 hours, maybe a little more, maybe 7 hours into this game. Um, but there is a trophy, no lie. And I didn't mention this in the replayability category. To play 100 hours of this game, um, that's insane. I don't know if I would go for that. I think you would get tired of the game before that. But this is a game I have on my PS5 hard drive as well as physically. So if you're just wanting to hop in, talk to your buddy, watch a YouTube video, and grind for this platinum trophy, man, you would be insane to do so. Um, and we'll go ahead and average them up. So just to recap, graphics 6.5, performance a 10, gameplay slash story a 9, replayability an 8, fun factor an 8. It averages out to an 8.3 out of 10, which is respectable, amazing. I love this game. It's great. Um, and like I was saying, the replayability to go for this platinum is somebody that has got some mental problems because it is insane. Some of the, just for example, play 100 hours. There's 3 of these trophies that are play 50 times between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. There's one play 50 times between midnight and 2 a.m. There's all these weird trophies that would take somebody a year to go. It would take me years to complete. You would have to make this a job to try to platinum this game. But I love these trophies. I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. It adds to the replayability to me because without those crazy trophies, I may have given it like a 6 or a 7 because it is fun and it's an arcade game. But there's only 12 stages. Although there are a lot of little mini games. Once you've seen them and done them a few times, you're not going to play this. But to go after that platinum is multiple year commitment for me. And I'm going to keep it on here and pop it in and just listen to the amazing music, talk to a buddy maybe, or watch YouTube, and listen to this in the car, if they've got a soundtrack on CD. It's awesome. Um, I love that the game's physical. I said that. Tons of customization, like hair, makeup, different clothes. I love that. Um, Not too much bad to say about this game. Like I said, it's arcade, so it keeps up with um, your points, and then there's an arcade mode. I've only played like once, so you can play easy all the way up to one hit kill. Just I would like to watch what other people have to say about this game. I haven't watched any reviews or anything like that. I did see a few people tweet about it, which is interesting because I just random buy, and there's only like 500 copies, I think, physically out in the wild. Period. That's it. It's super limited. I kept mine sealed and bought it digitally as well. But I love this game. Highly recommended. Even if you don't get it physically, definitely pick it up digitally. This is a fun game to keep on your hard drive and just grind. Get good at it, and if you're crazy enough, go for that platinum. But this definitely gets a thumbs up for me, SirVern out.